the worst thing that an investor can do is to understand an opportunity and freeze or do nothing. Clarity must always be followed by action. So if TRIFIC makes sense to you, here are some of the next steps that you should follow. So start by verifying if this TRIFIC USD opportunity aligns with your long-term goal. Yeah. Number one, are you interested in USD income? We don't want to assume that everybody is interested in USD income. Number two, do I need long-term stability? Number three, do I want to be part of an institutional grade real estate investment through a REIT? Because you could still go and buy a property separately, directly, the traditional way. Do I want institutional grade real estate without managing anything? Some people have a problem with letting control. So if the answer is yes to these questions, then I'd say you're in the right conversation. So number two will be study the documents. Study the documents and understand not just the opportunity, but also the risk that is entailed. And be comfortable with not just the upside, but also the risks that may come with this. We already spoke about the risk. This is what investors do. That's what you call risk appetite. Is this my thing? Am I comfortable? Do I trust the people behind this? Yeah. Do they represent my values? Yeah. Can I trust them to manage the risks? Can I trust them to manage the properties? Because I'm not going to be managing the properties myself. Those are good questions to ask yourself as you go through the documents and familiarize yourself with the opportunity beyond what we have tried to explain through this video. So good investing requires courage, but courage must be informed. So I'd say review the information memorandum. That's like the primary document. Yeah, it has all details about everything we've spoken and much more, including the fee structure. Speaks about the governance model and also the tenant profile of the tenants within the TRIFIC IREIT. If you find that the facts there support your conviction, then I say proceed. So step 3 is to decide the investment amount. How much am I willing to start with? Starting you don't need a lot of money. I think the minimum amount is $1,000. Yeah. True democratization of opportunities that before they would only be accessible by a few. Yeah. Decide on the investment amount according to where you want to go. 10 years from today, what is the rightful amount for you to start with? You start compounding today. I'm a firm believer in investing small but consistent. I'd rather you start small but be consistent. There will be more opportunities to buy this opportunity even beyond the launch. Yeah. So start small. If it's 1,000, fine. Start with that. But if you're deeply convicted about this opportunity, just make it every month. I'm gonna dedicate a certain amount of money until I get to a certain level, so that you get the compound uplifting, especially if you reinvest the dividends. So the mindset that I would want people to have when they are thinking about this is that they are planting a seed now that will grow quietly for the next 10 years. Number 4, if you're interested, contact us at Nabo Capital. Reach out to us. We'll put our contacts. You can come to our offices at International House, 5th floor, and speak to our financial advisors, and they will guide you. I must say that this opportunity is still at the approval stage with CMA. So you will not invest now immediately, but we'll guide you so that when the opportunity is approved, you'll be ready to seize the opportunity. We expect this to go very quickly, but the early bird catches the worm. So come to our offices, and we'll guide you on how to crystallize this opportunity so that as and when it is launched, you'll be amongst those who will be considered. I like thinking in terms of 10 years. 10 years from today, investors who are courageous enough to take this opportunity, I believe they will look back to this moment and be very proud of themselves. So once again, I say clarity must be followed by action. So if this opportunity aligns with your purpose and you are deeply convicted, then come to offices and we'll guide you on how to take the next steps. Thank you very much.